In this video, we're going to learn about the principle of mathematical induction. So suppose we have a proposition which we'll call P sub n. And we wanted to prove that it's true for all values of n. And so if we're using induction, we have to have n be like discrete values, so like the natural numbers, and we want to prove it works for all natural numbers. And so what the principle of mathematical induction says is that if these two things are true, let's say the first thing, if P of 1 is true, so that being the first value. So if we wanted to prove it was true from 0 to infinity or -1 to infinity, we would have to start with that base case. But in this case, we're just doing 1 to infinity, all the positive integers. So if P1 is true, and for all, let's say m, and let's say m that are in the natural numbers. So we're going to do 1 to infinity. So for all positive integers m, we have to show that this is true, that P of m, or that if P of m is true, then P of m plus 1 is true. Okay, so that if for some value P of m is true, then the next one must be true. We're not saying that for all values of Pm is true, because that's what we're trying to prove. We're just saying that if some P of m is true, then the next one is true. And so if we have both these statements true, then P of n will be true for all values of n. And so we can just say for all n element of natural numbers. So we'll just do the natural numbers. Okay? And so why does this work? So let's think about why this works. So let's suppose we know that we're trying to say, like, let's prove that the principle of mathematical induction is a real thing. So P of 1 is true. And we also know that P of m implies P of m plus 1 being true. But since we know this base case of P of 1, we know P of 1 is true. So that means by using this right here, it works for all values of m, and 1 is one of those values, then P of 2 would be true. And now we can say, now we know P of 2 is true. So if P2 is true, then by the same P of m implies P of m plus 1, then P of 3 is true. And this can be continued on forever. And so we know that now all natural numbers for n would work, and that proves that P of n works for everything. Okay, so now let's do an example. Okay, so for this example, we have Sn, which equals 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus dot 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 all the way up to 2n minus 1. And so this is basically just the sum of the first n odd integers. So if n is 2, you're adding 1 and 3. If n is 3, we add 1, 2, 3, or 1, 3, and 5, and then so on. And so we want to find a simpler formula for this, and then prove it using induction. So to find a simpler formula, we can kind of make a table and then see what pattern arises. So let's just make a table for n and for s sub n. Okay, so when n is 1, we just have 2n minus 1, which is just 1. We're just adding 1. And when n is 2, we'll have 1 plus 3, which equals 4. Okay, when n is 3, when n is 3, we have 1 plus 3 plus 5, which is just 9. When n is 4, we have 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7. So that equals 9 plus 7, which is 16. And let's go one more farther. So 9 would be, we can just add up the first ones plus 79, which equals 25. And so you can see there's a pattern arising, right? We have 1, when n is 1, Sn is 1. When it's 2, it's 4. When it's 3, it's 9. When it's 4, it's 16. So we see that whatever we have for n, S of n is equal to n squared. So we can say that we think S of n equals n squared. But how can we prove that this works for sure? How do we know that this works as n gets larger and larger forever? How do we know for sure that it works? And to do that, we're going to prove it using induction. Okay, so we can start the proof by just saying we proceed by induction. Okay, so now we need to show that those two conditions satisfy so that all the ends work. So the first one is just the base case. So the base case in this case is we're starting with n equals 1. So we can just say we want to prove n equals 1. So we know S of n is just, or since we're doing n equals 1, we can just say S1 is equal to 1, which is also equal to 1 squared. So we see that it works for the base case. And usually the base case is pretty simple to just show that it works. Okay, so now we have to show the inductive step. Okay, so what do we need to show here? We need to show that for some m, the m case implies m plus 1. That if S of m equals m squared, then S of m plus 1 equals m plus 1 squared. Okay? And so this has to be true for all positive integers m. Okay, so how are we going to prove this conditional? This is what we need to prove right now to prove that the whole thing works. So since we're saying if, the key is we're saying that if S of m equals m squared. So we can assume that that's true, and then we can deduce that it equals this. Okay? So let's start by just saying, like, we assume that S of m equals m squared. And this is what we can call the inductive hypothesis. Okay? And so now we can proceed from here. So let's start with what S of m plus 1 equals, just with our original formula. Right? We know it's this, right? 2m minus 1. But then this is S of m, so we need S of m plus 1, so we need one more term, which we know is just adding 2, which then we get 2m plus 1. Because each one of these we're just adding 2. Okay? But we know this first whole section right here, this whole section is just S of m. So now we can plug in S of m here, and we get that this equals S of m plus 2m plus 1. But we assumed in our inductive hypothesis that S of m equals m squared. So now we can substitute m squared in, or m squared still plus this 2m plus 1. And now this just factors into m plus 1 squared. And that's exactly what we wanted to show, that when S of m equals m squared, S of m plus 1 equals m plus 1 squared. So this proves the inductive step. So that means we're basically done with the proof. We've shown the two things that we need to show. So by the principle of mathematical induction, we're done. It's proven. We can say that Sn equals n squared for all positive integers n. And so that concludes the proof. So hopefully this video was helpful. Leave your questions down below, and thank you for watching.